Stay empowered and in it when it's hard to see. Patient come with time. Just keep on believing. Yeah, we got to stay prayed up when it don't feel like enough. Hold on to the grind. Come renew your mind, yeah. Let's talk. Let's talk. Hanging in my yellow. Let's talk. Let's talk. Hanging in my yellow. You gotta know.
What is up, YouTube family? This is your girl, RaylaMoore, back for another episode of Let's Talk, where we encourage, empower, and enlighten. We keep it lit, but we stay enlightened all at the same time. Thank y'all so much for joining me today, and I am so excited about what I have in store for y'all in this video. So if you have not noticed, if you have not peeped, there is an empty chair next to me because I do have a special guest joining me today. So before I introduce her, go ahead and hit that subscription button. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. If you are new to this channel, this is your first video, welcome, welcome, welcome. You have came on a very good day. And if you're an OG, you've been here with me since day one, thank you so much for your continued support. And let's get into today's video. And this special guest is... drum roll, please. It's my mom, guys! It's my mom. Hi, Mom.
Hi, baby.
It's her first video with me. Okay. So I wanted to do this video because Mother's Day just passed. By the time this video will be out, Mother's Day would have been a couple days before. So I wanted to do a Let's Talk Mommy Edition video just to honor my mother on Mother's Day and kind of have a little bit of fun. You have been on the channel. So.
I know. I'm so excited.
She's excited? My mom is so cute, huh? She cute, right? That's where I get it from, y'all.
Her world.
All right, y'all. So what we're going to do for this video, I have 6 questions for my mom, and then she's going to have 6 questions for me. So her questions are going to be all about mommyhood, right? Her experience as a mom since she was, when did you first become
22.
22, right? Younger than me. Okay. But that's when she became a mom. So I'm going to have 6 questions for her. And then towards the end of this video, she's going to have 6 questions for me. Kind of like a mommy quiz. To a degree. Some questions are like quiz-like, others are just more free answer. So let's get to it. Okay, Mommy, you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, so question number 1. How did you feel when you first found out you were pregnant?
Wow, I was shocked. I was totally shocked. I wanted it, but it just didn't happen for us, you know, getting started in marriage and everything. So I was really shocked. I was so excited, but I was so sick. So it was kind of hard for me to be excited at the moment, you know, but I was beyond shocked because it's something that I really wanted. I absolutely love children. So yeah, I was really shocked. I was excited, but I was trying to get through those first few days of, in the knowledge of knowing, first few days of accepting this really is happening for me, you know? Yeah. So, but I was so excited because I wanted kids.
Okay, so I gotta ask you this.
Okay.
Out of me and Benny, because it's just 2 of us, you guys. Okay, it's me and my older brother, Benny. So out of the births, which one was like the hardest?
As far as conception, pregnancy, they were pretty easy other than my son, my first child. It was very difficult because I was sugar diabetes. I was jaundice. Or I'm sorry, he was jaundice. I was diabetic. It's called gestational diabetes. So I had to take shots, insulin shots every day for 8 months. Okay. So that was really challenging. And plus he was all over the place. He moved from 3 weeks to 9 months. He never stopped moving. So I was a little nervous, you know. I knew he was going to be a big baby because when you're jaundice, you have bigger babies. So he was really big. I had to be in the hospital. So that was a real challenge of a pregnancy for me. Yeah. But yeah, he was the most challenging as far as pregnancy. Okay. It was my baby though. I didn't care.
Okay, question number 2. What has been the hardest thing to overcome being a mom?
If I can think of one word, it would be separation. From being in my lap to going to school. Leaving my children, both children's, even though there's 11 years difference in both of you, but having to leave you and not be with you in school.
Yeah.
Because I was with you. I was one of those kind of moms that always...
All the time.
I stayed at home. I was a stay-at-home mom. So I didn't work in the field, but I was more so in the home with my children, both stages. So to see, first it was your brother going to school, bawling. You as well, bawling. The separation, and that stems from the time you were children to the time you were going off to, well, in your case, college, moving to Texas from Oregon, leaving my son there, even though he's an adult, but just the separation was just one of the hardest things for me. Even sometimes when you're going somewhere, you're being right here with me, just the thought of, that's me leaving. Yeah. I didn't say I was leaving. So, yeah.
All right. So, question number 3, it kind of has some parts. So, what is one of the fondest memories you have of your kids? So, we'll do 2 for Benny when he was younger, and now that he's older, and then 2 for me when I was younger, when I was older. So, we'll start with Benny. Okay. The fondest memories when he was little.
When Benny was about 7 or 8 years old, he used to walk around the house as he was playing with his toys, and he would sing this song. There's not a friend like the lowly Jesus. And he would always sing that song when I needed a friend. And I was like, oh my God. And then he would go into, Mommy, can you give me some chips? I'll be your best friend. He would say that at the time that he was singing the song. And I was like, oh my God, he just melted.
Like, yes, you can have chips.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
You can be my best friend. So he just had, he did that often. Between 7 and 9, he would just, that was like one of his songs, but he always did it when I needed to hear that.
Yeah.
Okay, and then when he was, I believe in his early 20s, he had a challenge with graduation, but he worked his butt off and he graduated and invited me to come to the graduation, and I was so excited and he was so happy. It was a millstone for him, and it really, really just touched my heart to see him work so hard to get there. And then on top of that, he surprised me here in his adult life, of course. 2 episodes where I was just
almost gave her a heart attack. Okay,
he showed up in my house. Oh my God! So those are the fondest memories with him, young and old, and he continues to surprise me. You never know what he's gonna do, So yes.
Okay, my turn.
Okay, your turn, Mom. My turn. Okay, so Rayla, when I went through my transition of married to single back in 2008-9, we used to go to the grocery store, and I would have 10 to 15 bags of groceries. And when we would get home, I'm preparing to grab bags, and this little girl is grabbing all the bags and saying, Mommy, I got it. And I was like, no, you don't. But she did.
Man, I don't like making 2 trips.
She was just young, and she was trying to make sure Mommy didn't have to carry the bags, and I was just so melted by that. I said, my little girl she being a man.
Okay, look, I got the bags, Mama, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead in the house.
Yeah, she always had that care provider instinct about her, and it just, to this very day, she is still the same way, but she was so young doing that. It just blessed me. And the second one, actually it's 2 in 1, we transitioned at her freshman year, and this girl killed this education piece here in Dallas, Texas. Different culture. We came from a Caucasian perspective as far as race of people. She came down here towards a lot of us folks, okay, us. You know what I'm talking about?
Us. People,
A little challenging, kind of a culture shock, but she killed her freshman through senior year, graduated with honors, and then went to college and did the same thing. And it just, O-M to the G, okay? It's just so one of those moments where words can't even describe my thought and process. And I get a little sensitive, so, I'm just saying.
Oh, don't get sensitive. It's okay.
Don't do that.
It's okay. Don't do that.
Thank you for doing that, because it'll stop me from really doing that.
Mom, because you cry, I cry. And
I know.
Oh my gosh, I'm an adult. Like, why am I crying?
Moments I will never, ever forget. Never, ever forget. She superseded the thought of a woman that I wanted to be, as far as the gender is concerned. And there'll be moments forever.
Aww.
Yeah.
That's so good.
And your brother just showed me, how to really love a male.
Yeah.
I mean, having children is not something you choose, but it's what's given to you. And that's probably in some of our other questions. But that is because of the God trusted me with you all. It just makes it just that much more appreciable. Is that a word?
Probably not, but we're going to make the word today. Appreciable. Add it to your dictionary.
Yes,
okay?
That's what it is. So,
okay. So question number 4. What are 3 things or lessons that motherhood has taught you so far?
okay. I would say number 1, love. Unconditionally. No limits. No limits whatsoever. Love. And I can talk a whole lot about that. Patience.
Oof.
To the finest. Endurance. Oh my God. And another major one is trust. Trusting that you are able to be the best you can be for them and loving them where they are. That's so important. And that's, I mean, if I could really define them all, there's so much definition to all 3 of those words. But since we're, minimal in time, loving them without limits.
That's awesome.
It's taught me how to do that, and having the patience to endure what you may not always understand in their growing up, because you're loving them for them, not for you.
That's awesome.
Yes.
That was good.
Thank you.
All right, y'all. Question number 4. Sorry, 5. What advice would you give to new mommies, current mommies, or those who hope to be mommies? I hope to be a mommy.
Okay, so I would say just embrace the gifts that are given to you. If you have them, you want to have them, or you have them, you have them right now. Embrace and trust that, because God has favored you and trusted you with a life. It's a whole nother level of gratitude, a whole nother level of understanding our purpose in their lives and loving them not out of pressure, but out of purpose. Ooh. And that's such a beautiful, for motherhood. We don't always know what to do and how to do it, but trust that when God gives you a life, He trusts you with a life, we give it back to Him. We give it back to Him. Awesome. That's a whole nother subject matter.
That's cool.
I do a video on mommy.
You're good at this. You good at this, girl. She good. Look, she gonna take my job. She gonna take my job. All right, y'all. Question number 6. This is a very powerful question. What advice would you give to those who may be at odds with their mothers today? So to the children, whether children or adult.
Okay. I would put myself in a position with my mom, and I also have children as well. 1. Or number 2, actually.
Yeah.
1.
Yeah.
There are times where there's going to be odd moments, and that's how you look at it, with odd moments where you don't have a good level of communication. You're not talking with them. You don't even want to talk to them. You're not seeing them, and it can be very sore. It can be very uncomfortable. My advice would be to understand, first of all, that is your mom. Okay, without them proceeding, being able to deliver you, then there would not be any you. As painful as it may be with the parent, my mom, oh my God, there are many times where we don't see eye to eye, and sometimes it hurts really bad. But I keep thinking in terms of, she is still my gift, and I am still her gift. So I reach beyond my odd moments to embrace her, to let her know in the best way possible that I love her, and she is very important to me. And work through that. It takes time. It takes conversations. It takes commitment to be on purpose to do that. You want to be on purpose when it comes to your mom and to that person that was responsible for you getting into the world. And it's required. It's required. We are to honor. The Bible tells us to honor our mother and father, that our days will be long upon the earth. And so I make it a mandate for when there are moments of that, because there's going to be plenty of them. Touch and agree and try to make things work for you and your mom.
That's good. That's good. All right, Mommy, you did beautiful with your set of questions. You're welcome.
Thank you, baby.
And so now we're going to move on to the mommy quiz, mommy questions for your girl. Okay, so my mom's going to ask me 6 questions, and I have to provide those answers. So let's get to it.
Okay. Question number 1.
Okay.
What is something I often say to you?
Oh, there's a couple. Do your best and God will do the rest.
Yes.
And it gets better.
Wow.
Those are the top 2 that you often say.
This is true.
Yeah.
Okay. Question number 2, Rayla.
Okay.
How tall am I?
You are 5'3".
What?
5'3", girl. Look,
5'3"?
she's shorter than me, okay?
This
is my little munchkin right here, okay?
She called me Shorty.
Shawty.
Shawty.
That's Shawty right there, you know? Period.
She's always called me Shawty.
Period. You know?
5'3". Question number 3, Rayla.
Yes.
Okay. How are you and I the same?
Oh, man. I think
That's
I get
funny.
a lot of my goofiness from you.
Okay, because
she's very goofy. And she looks real sophisticated right now, but she's very goofy.
Very goofy.
And probably like that business go get it type of mentality. Like she's always on the phone. Trust and believe our landlords know her name. Like that's me, you know. I'm like, hi, I'm Rayla. Can we talk about this? I need to know all the information. Do you have like? She's an informationalist. I'm an informationalist. So I think I get a lot of that from.
The difference is you are a better saver and a budgeter than I am.
True,
but I budget, but not as well as you.
Right, and her bills is paid. We pay our bills on time.
Man.
Okay, we're very similar there. And my caring nature. Look, let's get some more sentimental.
Yes.
And we're very caring. She's very caring and nurturing. So am I. So.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
oh my goodness. You take it to another level, but you know that's what it is. Okay, Rayla, number 4 question. What do you hope for me?
Oh man, my greatest hope would probably be that one, complete healing.
Yes.
In her body, because this lady's been through so many surgeries, just with her body, her knees, you know, just her shoulder, just so many things, arthritis and things like that. I told you all about that a couple videos back. But that, as well as just for her never to have to worry about anything. Aww. Especially the older she gets. I feel like the older our parents get, we have somewhat of a responsibility to them, especially if they've been good to us. You know what I'm saying? All of our adulthood, our childhood, they've been there. It's to one day for me to get to a place where she doesn't have to worry about anything.
That is so sweet.
Yeah, I'm going to stop because she's going to cry. Okay, go ahead.
Oh, sorry. Okay, sorry. Freeze. Okay, Rayla. Question number 5.
Yes.
Don't laugh.
Okay.
What makes me happy?
Anything sweet. Cakes. Cookies. What's that?
That's a frozen protein
shake, but I'm
it's
sure
got
you got
some strawberries in it.
Anything that you can put in a pastry. Anything that involves a pudding, a banana pudding, anything that's a cobbler of some sort, a milkshake of sorts. But she just had the weight loss surgery, so she can't have none of that stuff. But that makes her very, very happy. Cake, cookies, anything in a bakery pretty much makes her happy.
That's terrible, but it's true. Okay, Rayla.
Yeah.
Question number 6. This is the last question. What am I really good at and what am I really bad at?
Okay. You're really good. I'll just list a couple things. You're really good at cooking.
Okay.
She can throw it down. Okay. You're really good at making people feel better. Okay. If I need to feel better, she's usually the person I talk to. She's very, very good. If you have been able to tell by now. Okay. If you've made it this far in the video. Yeah, so your encouragement, I think, is probably the greatest thing that you're good at. Awesome. What you're bad at?
Taking care of myself.
No, you are. That's true. She takes care of everybody else, but she forgets herself. I'm like, Mom.
Getting better.
She is getting better. And probably remembering things.
I was going to say, tell the truth. It's okay.
Yeah, her memory. I'm like, Mom.
I know.
Don't you don't remember? She's like no. She has long-term memory.
Yeah, it's short term, and then I don't know how they work, but I know both of them are challenged.
Well, there you have it. I can't really combat that. So yeah, probably remember. But there's not many things she's bad at, and I'm blessed to say that. You're not, very bad at anything. So good job, ma'am. You've done well. All right, y'all. That was all the questions. We did good.
I know. This was so exciting.
Yes, ma'am. But, okay. So now that we have reached the end of this video, I do want to ask you one more question.
Okay.
Because I feel like this is pretty important.
Okay.
And that is, what advice or encouragement would you give to those who do not have a mother? today.
Ooh.
Or this year, whether it be by choice, maybe some mothers just weren't around for their children, or maybe it wasn't by choice. Maybe they passed away, or something like that, and they're grieving, this year for their moms.
Okay, what a very tedious question, because there's many thousands, millions, maybe not that many watching the video, but those that are watching the video, it's coming. How do you go through this time with Mother's Day month, Mother's Day week, to grieve on both ends? And my advice would be, first of all, there's not a book that tells us how to grieve, but we can take the wisdom of someone that was very influential in your life, that has given you just a portion of motherhood to gravitate to. In the loss of your mother, no one can replace her. No one. And in that statement within itself, just finding that someone to knowing, first of all, knowing that God is so mindful, and He's embracing you during this season to let you know that I will be a mother to the motherless, father to the fatherless, but we're talking about mothers, a mother to the motherless, and at the same time bring angels of mothers in your life to embrace you and to remind you that you're not forgotten and you're not lost. You've lost, but you're not lost in the process of feeling the loss. And my advice would be just being able to gravitate to someone in that area that has been a mother to you, maybe not your mother biologically, but a mother to you, to embrace her and to feel strength from her, to remind you of what you lost. But the blessings of God and the strength of God will be upon you during this time of filling that void, because it is a void. I can't even imagine. I still have my mother here. To God be the glory. I'm still here for my children. To God be the glory. But many of you don't have that. And so we pray for you and we strengthen you during this time of very challenging time in your life when you don't have her, because no one can take her place. But hopefully we can be an example to you, to let you know that you do have someone you can speak to and talk to and embrace, and to embrace you back.
She's a mother to everyone. So, if you want to talk to Mama Cynthia, just hit my line and I'll transfer you over to her line.
I love you guys.
I know. But y'all, this is the conclusion of this video. Thank you, Mommy.
Oh, I'm so honored
for joining me today.
This
was fun. This was really fun.
Thank you guys for listening.
To, of course, you, Mommy, and all the mommies out there who may be watching. Thank you so much for everything you all do. Y'all are superheroes. Sheroes. You encourage. You dust yourself off when you don't feel like it, and you keep chugging, you keep going for your babies. And so we just use this time and this opportunity to just thank all the moms.
Thank you, Mama.
Thank you, moms. You
so
guys
special.
are awesome. You guys rock.
Yes.
So, as a tribute also to my beautiful mother, there will be a nice little slideshow with her children and her grandchildren.
Yes.
So it's to show that we love you and to show everyone out there the beautiful creations that have come out of your womb, honey.
That's right.
Because we fine.
Right here every Tuesday.
We fine. Look at that.
Beautiful.
Look, jeez. We cute. Okay. Y'all gonna see some cute babies after this. All right.
Love y'all.
But we love you guys
so much.
Have
God
a blessed
you.
week. Of course, don't forget to come back and see your girl here at Let's Talk, where we encourage, empower, and enlighten. We keep it lit. And we stay enlightened.
Yes.
Period. Wait.
Period.
Jesus.
I can't even do it right. Period. Whatever.
Okay. We love you guys.
Love
Peace
you.
out. Bye.
empowered and in lit when it's hard to see. Patient come with time, just keep on believing. Yeah, we got to stay prayed up when it don't feel like enough. Hold on to the grind, come renew your mind, yeah.
Let's talk, let's talk.